making. Starting to bleed, man. It's getting hard. Getting tired, but hey, getting at it. Texas calling starting to fall. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. So that's a wrap out here on beautiful Cedar Park at the end of the Texas area. Fire dates all weeded, almost. Everything's sprayed in. Everything's all trimmed up. The Texas pollen's coming down. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. You're trying to grow a business, you're trying to run a business. A couple ways to make money or to advertise your services. Could be door hangers, knocking on doors, business cards. But I got about a dozen more options I can show you. Putting that in local paper, foreign Facebook is a really good idea. Your local Facebook group pages, where it's in your town, your area. That's also a great place to find the next customer, your potential clients, and everything else. So here's an example. For example, if you live in, say you live in Waco, Texas, go to Facebook, go to the search box, type in the word Waco, Texas. It's going to pull probably 20, 30 different Facebook groups in that area, whether it's Waco, Robinson, Hewlett, Brewster Eddy, China Springs, La Vega, TSSC, Baylor, those groups, and college groups too. It's going to pull groups in the area. You can start off with just by giving out flyers, telling people to leave you reviews in there. Say you might want to do a free contest and do like a live spin wheel, offer a free service. So Facebook Marketplace. If you are starting a business or if you're an entrepreneur, Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. Services, door hangers, knocking on doors, business cards. But I got about a dozen more options to show you. Putting that in local papers, foreign Facebook is a really good idea. Your local Facebook group pages, whether it's in your town, your area. That's also a great place to find the next customer, your potential clients, and everything else. So here's an example. For example, if you live in, say you live in Waco, Texas, go to Facebook, go to the search box, type in the word Waco, Texas. It's going to pull probably 20, 30 different Facebook groups in that area, whether it's Waco, Robinson, Hewlett, Brewster Eddy, China Springs, La Vega, TSSC, Baylor, those groups, and college groups too. It's going to pull groups in the area. You can start off with just by giving out flyers, telling people to leave you reviews in there. Say you might want to do a free contest and do like a live spin wheel, offer a free service. So Facebook Marketplace. If you are starting a business or if you're an entrepreneur, Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. Not just Facebook. Do not put your tools in one basket. You know what I'm saying? What that means is, for example, I started out 10 years ago doing lawn care. Now we do landscaping, gardening, house cleaning, moving jobs. I do videos on YouTube, sell digital products on TikTok. Why? Because inflation is going straight up. If you're not doing more, you're going to struggle. We live in a country where it's a system set up for get richer, poor get poor. You have to absolutely do more and learn more instead of just sitting on your hands, self-pity and your doubt because of your parents said this, your spouse pissed you off, your kids are getting on your nerves. Every time you turn around, bills are due. Yeah, I get it. But if you're not willingly sacrificing time, sleep, something, that's what coffee's for. If you're not sacrificing something to learn more, you're gonna always be behind, or have to live with roommates, or have people help you out, or whatever, or use people and manipulate people. You have to do more. Facebook Marketplace, you can start there. I don't care what town you live in. I don't care what city you live in. Anywhere in the United States or world. Facebook Marketplace, go to the search box, type in the town you live in, type in the state you live in, type in the county you live in. It's going to pull up groups. Add yourself to these groups. Start telling them, hey, introducing what you do, what you got to offer. It will really, really help. But it's not just Facebook. Like I said, do not put all your tools and marbles in one basket. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. All these platforms are free. And attention's free. You don't have to go knock on doors. You don't have to go knock on doors and pass out flyers and even business cards. A business card is just that. When people are looking for business cards, I got online proof of thousands of videos and pictures. Who are you gonna trust? A business card is just a card. A flyer is just a piece of paper. Just a piece of paper. You want to always go with who who shows up online, consistent, who's at the authority. That's who wins. That's how we stay in business, because I show up on Facebook, I show up on YouTube, I show up on TikTok before and after videos, pictures, more than anybody else. When you're not posting, I'm posting. When you're not showing proof of your work, I'm showing 10 videos a day, before and after videos of landscaping jobs. Taking your customers, just let you know. Show up online. And when you don't feel like doing it, that's when you really need to be doing it. Sorry guys, I know it's sideways. I got a camera over here, I got a camera over here, I got a camera over here. I got YouTube over here, YouTubers. I forgot about y'all. See y'all. Hey, hit me in the chat. Ask your questions. I got videos around what you guys want. Same thing here, Facebook, anybody. Ask me questions in the comment section to make videos around what you want. How I can help you, how I can solve your pain points. Solve your pain points. That means you want something to buy. You need help with financial issues, mental issues. You always got something that you need. How can I help you? Based on my own experience. You feel me? But yeah, guys, keep posting. Don't put all your marbles in one basket. If you're trying to be a business owner, entrepreneur, it's gonna be the hardest thing you ever do. I'm telling you right now. But you gotta get started and you gotta be consistent. Be willing to do more and learn more. YouTube University is free. I'm gonna say it again. YouTube University is free. You can sit here and you can watch videos and you can endlessly scroll, or you can be comfortable and you're gonna struggle, or you can sit back and learn more. People do more than you. I'm gonna give you something really, real honest. I work 16 hours a day. I'm up at 5. I go to bed at probably at midnight. I might play Call of Duty or a baseball game on my phone for like an hour here and there in between. Other than that, it's balls to the wall, 7 days a week. I run a landscape contract business. I make videos on YouTube. I sell digital products on TikTok. It is nonstop all day long. I'm sitting in the chair right now at home, upstairs working. While I got people are working. It's not after this. The videos are going on online. And then I'm getting right back to finding a job for my guys. It is nonstop. It's not easy. But you can do it, I can do it, we all can do it. You gotta start learning. You gotta start doing more. You gotta start putting yourself out there. Post on Facebook, post on LinkedIn, post on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. But consistency. These platforms will reward you if you're consistent. If you're not consistent, these platforms are not going to reward you. You have to be consistent. They need data from you over and over to push it out, to find your audience, to find your niche, to find your clientele. If you're not on here consistently, these platforms are not going to reward you. It's like going to the gym for a whole year and then you disappear for 2 days. It's like starting over. I'm just telling you, that's what the data's like. It's like starting over again. You have to constantly show up. Because if you're not, somebody else is. Somebody else is. I damn sure am. I've been doing it for 20 years. I ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, we're just getting started. And if you're on YouTube, go to Travis, DWAYNE Morgan. I have over 7,000 videos uploaded. More than 99% of humans. That's how obsessive you gotta be, man. I'm not Mr. Beast, none of us are Jimmy. Or Constant, I shall speak. But you gotta be hyper-focused, obsessive, and determined, and driven. I'm just telling you guys, use pain. Use whatever has hurt you, your parents, your past, whatever anybody said you couldn't do. So use that shit as pain, as fuel, to go out and do more, not less. Not sit on your hands, not play the poor me game, not play the victim game. Go out here and do more. Learn more. Stop watching people do more than you and sit back and get envious. That's your fault. Figure out why you're so angry about it. Do more. Learn how to be uncomfortable. Learn delayed gratification. You're not gonna die. As a matter of fact, you're gonna have compound skills. You're gonna learn more than the average person. You're gonna learn more. By forcing yourself to learn more. That's how you change. That's how you develop. That's how you grow. No matter if it's in the gym, or at home, or at business, you gotta go through pain. You can't walk around, you can't tiptoe. Just here to say, in the age of authenticity, in the age of taking off the mask, being your authentic self, you guys can do it. You gotta get some kind of inspiration from somebody who's doing more than you. Go look at something, I don't care what it is, but you guys can do it. You gotta start doing more out here. Anyways, it's Monday. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Comment below what you need. I got you. Anyways, go ahead and do your stuff. Alright. And this is real time behind the scenes. So for YouTube, you guys, I'll show y'all. Right.
Are you still streaming?
Alright, yo. For Facebook, you guys, there you go.
Hard to believe we got a game Monday night.
Everything like that. But be payment clients, man, they like to look at you in your eyes. They will tell you their whole life story. You know what I mean? They actually are very good at communicating. They're very good at storytelling. But she told me earlier.
Also pick up a check from a job yesterday when my contractors did. I also talked to a lady, found out that she is also a children's author. So she writes children's books. She actually gave me one and she signed it. So I'm gonna give it to my 5-year-old to read. But I thought it was pretty cool. People you get to meet on these journeys as an entrepreneur, small business owner, it's really cool. The stories you hear from people who've been around forever, the things they tell you, the advice they can give you as well. It's really appreciated. But that was pretty cool to me this morning to go out there, pick up payment, and also find out that the client.
She has a box of things out, so more information, which actually signed it to my 5-year-old. I really appreciate February 24th, 2025. May you have many gifts in the morning, and she said, it was the great. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's children's books. Thought that was pretty cool. You never know who you meet, man, out here. That's cool.
Let's go.
We're back at Lowe's here in Killeen, Texas. So people, they don't have a special yet. Normally before the summertime they have a special from 3 or 5 for Ken, but not right now. No, so they're still $4, $3.98 a bag right now. We're loading up. Got a job to do. I come to school. Tools. Back in the day, they were doing door locking on our house. All this morning. So the only way in mulch, there's really no secret. Clean your area, open your bags, the way you get your mulch at, and just spread it out. So make sure it's all even. And what do you do? Look the whole entire area. Come back with the water hose, spray it in, that's it. And we're gonna do this power job all the way through, all the way around. Never mess it, no good. Got my guy there trimming bushes and trees, and that's it. Sugar-free, pastry, and also vitamin B12, B6, L-thionine, all that good stuff. Alright guys, so when you're landscaping, it's very important when you're trimming these kind of bushes and shrubs, if you can, put them in this. But however, put down a part, whether it's black or blue, put it down so you don't have this problem. We got this problem this morning, so I gotta come out there and pick up every single one of these individually. But to save you a step, put down a tarp before you start trimming. So if this stuff falls on the tarp, it's gonna fall into the fire bed and mulch. Then you gotta come back over here individually and pull up every single one of these. Which I don't mind that happens, but we all learn. I honestly, I love what I do. This doesn't bother me. But yeah, to save you this step right here, just put down something before you start trimming bushes and shrubs. If you have mulch down here, if you don't, or you don't really care about it, just let them fall and decompose a couple months into the ground. Other than that, like I said, save your step, put it on top of something. Then you always go to Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, get these picker on bags that go on the curb. And these are designated specifically for trash bag pickup. As long as they're not over 50 pounds, they close off, they'll take them. So when I finish up a landscaping job or a flower bed project, the very last step is always getting the water hose plugged in. And then like this right here, spraying in the mulch so it compacts down, spraying out anything that's up here. The bugs that get stuck up here in the mulch or the fingerprints, spraying it in, pushing all this stuff back to the sidewalk, clean it off, let's spray it off. Everything has a wet look, a pretty look, and your flower bed just
pretty much started from brand new. I always recommend a lot of guys don't spray in the mulch, spray the sidewalk, use the blower. You can use the blower if you want to. I always say you can use that, come back with water hose, push off all the dirt, so the patio, the walkway's all clean, and then you also spray in the mulch. So the color dies down, it looks pretty, it looks clean. And this looks brand new. I mean, this looks a complete difference compared to this right here. I have no idea. This is a world difference. So always clean up the mess. Clean up the mess, make it look pretty, make it fine. So alright guys, hopefully my camera's not too blurry, but that's a wrap out here in Copper's Cove, Texas. Beautiful town, beautiful neighborhood. This morning what we did was trim all the bushes, all the shrubs, get all the weeds out. Went and had about 20 days of fixing native organic hardwood mulch. Most all the flower beds came back, spread off everything, cleaned the mess. Big thing on cleaning up your mess, but this was a quick one this morning, Saturday. Everything's in care. These trees are pretty cool, but we also got these ones off and touching the side of the house on both of them. And like I said again, spray off everything, clean the mess. I'm big on presentation. Make sure your homeowners, your clients, their yard looks nice, their patio's cleaned up. All they do is come out here and look at it. And that's it. That's wrap this Saturday morning out here in Copper's Cove, Texas. If you guys need anything, reach out. Sorry if the phone's a little blurry, but I appreciate you guys. Well, time for breakfast and champions. Don't judge me. Top four, gas, and can do. You know me, I don't normally eat breakfast, never have, never will. I don't eat in the evening and big all night. That's how I be making my body weight. Exactly. Alright guys, so it's springtime in Texas. If you didn't know, I'm getting my plants sold up this morning. But perennials, just like it says, plant once, enjoy it year after years. Now if they say annuals, that means you plant once and they only are season long. It's in springtime or summertime or just the fall. They don't come back every year. But these right here are those Home Depot perennials. You plant once, and they come back year after year after year. This stuff's native plants in Texas. You plant one time, put in the ground, you ain't gonna do a lot of watering, they come back year after year after year after year. Alright guys, so right now Lowe's, they got a deal 4 for $10. Normally they're around $3.98, 4,000 bags, like before $12, $16. So they're saving you almost $6. So 4 for $10, that's not right, it's not bad out there at Lowe's. And it's only gonna be for this natural scapes. So right here, it's a natural scapes on it. So 4 for $10. This normally is what they have going on in springtime, got spring rush. So yeah, trying to get out here and beat it. It's not gonna last long, but yeah, can't beat that 4 for $10. So this morning we out here in McLean, Texas. One of my realtor buddies getting this flower bed cleaned up. There's one up here, one in the backyard. So we can beat all the weeds out. Gonna put down a weed barrier, make some holes, put some plants in, put some mulch in, spray out everything, clean it up, and that'll be it, guys. Safety, peace of mind. So guys, mistakes happen on the job all the time. It was super windy today, first of all. I did not bring my hammer to nail the stakes to the nails. So this weed barrier took longer than expected. This normally would have took me maybe 5 to 15 minutes at the very tops. And I think almost 30 minutes. Things just kept kicking back up. That's only my fault for not bringing the right stuff. It happens. But I was still able to get it done, but the wind just kept kicking things up. You'll see here in a second. I roll this out and then you come back. I move on down to do another section and the weed barrier just pops right back up. The person next to me does not work for me. It was just another house that was getting sold right here in Clinton, Texas. There just happened to be a woman out there working. That's pretty crazy. She did a great job on the flower beds. I was going to get some pictures for you guys. But yep, right here. You see where the stuff popped back up, but like I said, that's my fault. I'm not bringing the stuff that I need. I thought I could get away with it, but even though it's windy, but what happens is karma gets you. So yeah, what I thought would be easy took longer than expected because I did not bring what I needed. Just a hammer and some long nails. That's it because it's super windy. So I tried to get away with it using a mulch, just packing in certain areas. It did work, but as you see, certain areas just don't line up. I slowly got it under control, and that was it.
why I have so much energy. I can kid you not, guys. I'm in USA Powerlifting, play foot.
Hey, how are y'all? That's Brett. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Brand new business. Big. First Brandon. Davis put in. They don't clean up my mess. Oh, that's it. You kids that need therapy, speech therapy, come out here. It's ready to go. Well, we got Rox here. Awesome. He's here. I'm just trying to get my stuff. But yeah, the rock guy here. I've never seen one like this. It's different, but I like it. So this is different. I like it. It's go time. Y'all stay tuned. We're about to get started and finish this morning before it starts raining and it gets cold out here in Texas. So we're gonna finish this. Truck guy actually, he dropped off this gravel this morning and bent my flex tube. So my client's actually gonna go back to Home Depot and get another piece. So I gotta do that, but I'll wait up that part. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna put it together this morning. So one thing about me, I don't know about everybody else, but I am extremely fast when it comes to landscaping. I've been doing this for 12, 13 years. I grew up living outside for a living. So this is extremely fun. I love it. It's a workout. I love changing people's homes or their yards or their businesses. But I love this. I love setting up cameras. I love recording everything. I love showing you guys these projects. If you have questions, I love teaching you and educating you and walking you through what I'm doing. But this is 5 yards of decomposed crushed granite. And I got this done in about 2.5, 3 hours in the rain. It's not really that cold out here, but I work. So if you guys need anything, I'm always here to help you homeowners out. Finish this morning before it starts raining and it gets cold out here in Texas. So we're gonna finish this. Truck guy actually, he dropped off this gravel this morning and bent my flex tube. So my client's actually gonna go back to Home Depot and get another piece. I can do that, but I'll wait up that part. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna put it together this morning. So one thing about me, I don't know about everybody else, but I am extremely fast when it comes to landscape. I've been doing this for 12, 13 years. I grew up living outside for a living. So this is extremely fun. I love it. It's a workout. I love changing people's homes or their yards or their businesses. But I love this. I love setting up cameras. I love recording everything. I love showing you guys these projects. If you have questions, I love teaching you and educating you and walking you through what I'm doing. But this is 5 yards of decomposed crushed granite. And I got this done in about 2.5, 3 hours in the rain. It's not really that cold out here, but I work. So if you guys need anything, I'm always here to help you homeowners out. Well, we got Rox here. Awesome. Hey everybody, hey, good morning, happy Thursday. So we're out in Canyon Lake, Texas. I'm gonna help one of my clients put together some furniture and stuff inside our house. And then this is gonna be the next project. Might be a couple days project, but landscaping this whole property. You know, pergola, little patio area up there. There's some more out there, way up there. Just a whole bunch of work, trimming, weeding. But keep me in mind, even for odd projects, like just putting together furniture in your house, garage organization, house painting, flooring projects, moving jobs, just things that you guys don't want to do, you want to trade your time, I got you. But 512-507-0149.
Feel free to always call me, text me, check out my videos, if it's on Facebook, or if it's on TikTok, or find me on even YouTube, or even next door neighborhood at. Give me a shout. Yeah, you can name it, we do it, stuff that you don't want to do like this, but go to give me a shout. I'll definitely take care of it, or if you need more than one person, I'll bring my guys out as well. Give me a shout. All right, guys, happy Thursday. See you later. Quick little simple modern upgrades, things like this to increase your property value. Like almost like a little double thing pool. There's probably a hot tub jacuzzi area right here. And you get your main pool, probably put, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 feet deep right here. Out in the middle of nowhere. We're in Canyon Lake, Texas. So if you're ever thinking about moving out here, it's good. Why? There's a little hill country area like Lava Vista, Texas, there's a lake over there. Way out there. Way out there. It's tricky, so I don't really have help her take help my client out. She didn't work with issues. So putting these guys together. Gotta get it creative. Pop up over here. Pop up over there. It's like putting the sleeves in. So every night I have this 10 kilo devotional that I'm into. I give it to this every morning, every night, my daily gratitude, and nightly gratitude. But
Here it comes. Oh, here. Here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
let's go. You gotta go backwards or forward. So I got a phone bill last night. Oh, it happens. So I actually couldn't even use Wi-Fi. You gotta put your phone number in for all the security reasons. So I gotta sit there outside freaking like that with my concession there about 9 o'clock. It's 9:06 right now. Like just sitting there. So can't get my day started until I get there. We'll see how long. Sorry, buddy. So it's super windy, so I'm gonna do the voiceover for this part. Mecca Harker Heights, one of my favorite clients' house. Thank you, Miss Candy, again. She's on my Facebook page. She wants to get this tree removed from this spot and transplant over. And the reason why, you'll find out later on. But she wants to get this tree moved to this next spot and then get it built, the whole horse portion. So we're in Harker Heights, which is Bill County, Texas, one of my clients' house. It's Candy. That's why I'm on my way. Contrary to it, I love this stuff. Check it out. Well, it's got the tree pretty much dug out. Well, I think so. Let's see. Nope. Well, you gotta put it back. You gotta try again. Right. These little tiny little roots. Come back, try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope. One go again. One more time. Maybe it's backside. One little area. Like, gonna give it one last little whack on these little tiny little baby roots. We're gonna give it all. Your thinking power will be strong. I'm strong. Here we go. We finally got it out. Alright, gonna clean this hole. The sprinkler hose, gonna close them off. Put the hole in. So the hole needs to be at least 2.5, 3 times the size of the plant. So all the digging, getting all this clay and cleach out. What that means is dirt compacts over time and it can form into clay. It's hard, but you can use it to mold and turn into different crafts and cups and things like that. If you remember from elementary school. That's right by here from Heights, Texas. It's a transplant over here. It's the kind of transplant in the sun. It comes plants, some winter stones, some black stuff that will all the way down. So it makes sense to put that area to put over here. It's cool. It's like you see it. You can see right now. Hi everybody, good morning. So we are back in Austin, Texas. We got Breaker Lane property for one of my good clients. I actually have a grand opening in Rockville, Texas for one of her construction businesses. This house is out in Austin, Texas. This is really where it started for me. I got intro just on Craigslist, a little car pushed over, going through the yards on Craigslist. Lawn's like $20 a yard. That would be lazy. You learn the process goes on and you start doing more and you start incorporating more skills. That's one of the guys will be here an hour, they're gonna start smoking flower beds, just cut these leaves, make these flower beds look a lot better. That's what we do. in Rockdale, Texas, and get some roses flipping ground, great post-crush granting for this grand open at this new business in Rockdale, Texas. So here we go. We're in North Austin, Breaker Lane. Look at this fire bed. Check it out. Check it out. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There's one. Sorry about the blur. I got an Android phone. I'm cheap. Is that over? Red most right through. Let's wait for the transformation. Let's wait for it. So at this point in the job, I had workers on the way, but I got here early. And let me tell you guys, first off, as a Boston, I'm gonna get out here on work. It makes the job go faster as well, and people like to watch you lead by example. And at this point, I would just not even see the video that you actually see. Like I actually pull the weeds by the roots. People pay for this. People are like, why don't you just mow over them? I'll just spray them. You spray them, that's cool, we did. It's still in the ground. You can mow over them, it's gonna spread the seed, they're gonna germinate. That's why it's very, very important to pull weeds by the roots, just back them. It's tedious work, yes, but you get home every day, spend probably 10 minutes, with a little trash bag. Or you can hire somebody to do it. But yes, weeds will constantly grow. You just got to maintain them, guys. But yeah, the fire bed, this wood rock fire bed is full of these weeds. When they come, the birds can drop poop and weeds can go in the poop. Someone's mowing weed across the street, especially if you live in a cul-de-sac area like this. The wind's gonna push it over there, and that's sit on top of your fire beds and germinate and just grow. So it happens no matter what. You just got to maintain the yard, do maintenance. See someone offers maintenance, it costs about like me, guys. Count my hours, but yeah. I actually enjoy this, like I said. So at this point in the job, my workers were getting close, but I, as a boss, wanted to have the whole front yard done for our guys and guys, so I could show them that even as a boss man and leader, I work and I work, so they understood that and knew that.
That's it, the front yard.